Now, so far this season, Clemson might be the most disappointing team in the country, but has any individual been quite as disappointing as Arch Manning has been? I don't know. Now, I'm not going to hold all the preseason hype against him personally. It's not his fault the media and sportsbooks made him the Heisman favorite. There's a whole march for Arch with him potentially being the number one pick in the next NFL draft, but I certainly still had high hopes for him coming into the season, and it has been a letdown so far. I do want to make sure to say he is still young. He doesn't have that much experience yet. He can still figure this out. He can still turn it around. But all that said, he doesn't quite look like that same quarterback who made those spot starts for Texas in 2024 while Quinn Ewers was out injured. His first start for them, first start ever for the Longhorns against UL Monroe. He did struggle in that one a bit. 15 for 29, 258, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But it was that next game against Mississippi State that I think really pushed that hype train up into the next level. Now, it was one of the worst Mississippi State teams of all time, but still, he managed to go 26 for 31, 325, 2 touchdowns, added a rush touchdown on top of that. I mean, he was dang near perfect in that one. But now we go to 2025, where he is the undoubted, unquestioned starter for the Longhorns. Week 1, their massive showdown against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Tough environment to start such a hyped season. Don't get me wrong there, but Arch completed only 57% of his passes, 170 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Longhorns go down to the Buckeyes. Now back home for week 2 against San Jose State, Manning looked to get some of his groove back, going 295, 4 touchdowns. You'd like to see a little higher completion percentage, but hey, looks like we're headed back in the right direction. But this is where some of those injury rumors started. You know, he had that throw where it looked like he was wincing afterwards. His mechanics looked a little different. Something just didn't quite seem right, and then week 3 happened, which is really what is setting off some alarm bells. At home against the UTEP, Arch went 11 for 25, only 114 yards, a touchdown and interception. Did run for 2 more, but Texas only beat the Miners by 17 points. And like I mentioned, I have heard various reasons for the struggle so far. The potential shoulder injury, both Manning and Coach Sark have come out and denied that. Offseason change of mechanics, whatever the reason may be, Manning is running out of time to figure this out. They have one more out-of-conference game coming up against Sam Houston State next week. Then they dive headfirst into SEC play in week 5. Now, the Texas defense has certainly lived up to the hype. They've lived up to that preseason ranking the Longhorns got. Now it's Arch's turn to do the same.